I'm going to talk today to you about farming, in particular row crop farming. I farm here in Giles County. I had some relatives in Limestone County, Alabama, that helped me immensely. I worked for them for a little while and began to really enjoy being outside, and finally just started farming on my own after I got married. College-wise, I attended MTSU and Martin College. If I had that to do over again for farming, I would probably go to like a 2-year or 4-year business school. Your neighbor will tell you how deep to plant corn and when to plant corn, and if you find a chemical salesman with integrity, they will tell you what the best variety is to plant. But keeping up with the cost and the expense and returns and everything in modern day farming has become almost to the point you really need some accounting. It's very, very important to have an outdoorsy background. If you don't like being outside doing what I do, you're probably not going to like it very much. The most precious thing that a young farmer has is their labor, because they can multiply that into whatever value it is, whether he's raising strawberries at which have a really nice gross per acre, and return, you could probably have 5 acres of strawberries and keep up a family of 2 or 3 easily for a year. Whereas some of the other things aren't as much per acre, don't yield as much per acre in profit. But it depends on what he or she puts their time into and how well they utilize that labor. I would say that for a young person wanting to farm today, you're going to need to have good people skills. You need to be able to surround yourself with people, that will help you and move you forward. Not only, is your mama and daddy going to be able to help you, but you're going to need to find people in the community, a banker, a realtor, extension people, education people. Integrity and the relationship you have with that banker is incredibly important. My banker, they trust me to do what's right. I have a responsibility to them and my family and my landlords to not go out here and do something really crazy. A lot of it circles around and revolves around debt management. You've heard people say they bit off more than they could chew, and so your debt management is going to come from business courses, where you understand how the time value of money, the value of money, and bankers today require, now that of course computers are what they are, it's a lot easier to keep up with, but bankers today require a lot of pretty common but very important type scenarios, your profit and loss and things of that nature. They look at things strictly in dollars and cents and squeeze out the personal factor where it's harder for you to do. And so it's important to have that relationship. I've always said if my bank told me no, I probably need to go back and sharpen my pencil. What do I love about farming? I wear so many hats. I can, in a single day, how things can break and things can change. I can go from being a welder to a banker to a purchasing agent to I'm an employer. I have employees that count on me to keep them going in the right direction, and I'm a land man. I'm out there looking for land and looking to purchase land that'll behoove our operation and my family's financial position. I just can't even begin to name them all. Sometimes I might wear 10 different hats in a day. Well, this is the message I want to leave for you. You can do anything you want to do if you put your mind to it, and if you're honest and try to care for the people around you as much as they care for you. I'm not supposed to be farming. I'm a Methodist preacher's son. All my life growing up, everybody said, you can only get into farming nowadays if you either married or inherited. Well, there is some truth to that. That would be quite a leg up. But I was unwilling to take no for an answer. And through working with people that have helped me, I have achieved, a large amount of success, being as I've done it mostly on my own, other than from people that helped me. I've not had anybody just give me anything. You can do anything you want to do.